Okay, mission for today. Be the worst neighbor I possibly can be. Maybe help you with other things. Oh, right. I was going to look into uranium. That's what I was originally going to do before all of this before I decided to just wipe everything out. I gotta say, though, your anti-pollution measures that you just kind of scattered around the base, super obviously having an effect.
Yeah?
I'm just looking at it, and, it really is not spreading leftwise anymore. Heck, they barely even know we exist, from what I can tell.
I am getting some really weird server issues.
Okay.
Super laggy, consistently not responding. Sorry to be a pain.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to think of what it could be.
I think it's at my end? Yeah, it's just like...
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Because, yeah, I didn't mess with the mod settings between now and last time. I want to say the only difference is I've moved my computer back into its regular room, but that shouldn't be an issue.
Huh. It's not using the Wi-Fi card, or what's it called?
No, I'm wired in this time.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it, though. Let's see if there's... Gosh, I don't even... Network issues are the one thing that I've just never been capable of dealing with. Because I have no idea where to even start.
Is your computer uploading something else in the background by any chance?
Not to my knowledge. Apart from streaming. But that shouldn't be.
I mean, that's never been a problem before.
Let me see, what else can I kill? Let's see. No, can't exit Steam.
Golly gosh.
You know,
yeah,
I don't need
like every 10, 20 seconds,
it's just really bad.
It's just giving me server is not responding.
Weird.
Almost exactly like what it was doing when it was on the dongle. The internet was dongleified.
Huh? Because yeah, I am definitively plugged in at this point.
Yeah. Are you dropping frames on the stream, or is it still?
No.
Is the stream all good, or?
No, my stream seems to be doing perfectly fine. Me look around. Shoot. Yeah, because this would be after I reformatted my computer, so that wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I doubt that. I doubt that's changed anything. I mean, I can try restarting my computer. I'll restart my computer just in case that is the issue.
And if that doesn't work, we can try having you host. Because if it's on my end with an upload issue, maybe it won't be on your end, or who knows.
I can try, although I recall the last time we did that, there were still issues. All right, BRB.
Let's hope that fixes the issue, because... I mean, otherwise, I guess on my end, I can also reformat my computer. Or not reformat, I can restart my computer. We'll see how this goes. Bleh. Well, I guess while we wait for him to find out whether or not we're going to have weird connection problems, I'm going to very quickly get rid of a number of these cliffs that we've got sneaking around the base. Let's see. It fixes like weird bonus mote. Yeah, I might as well. We'll do that here. Yeah, stream's fine, so I doubt it's your actual internet connection. Last time though, it was my internet connection that I was still streaming fine, but the latency was so bad. Because he's in Scotland, which is inherently going to be a bit of an issue. Let's see. I remember the sound effects being this dang strong. I'm just gonna turn game effects down. Because I think the rest of the game is fine. Just walking past some of these factories is nightmarish. What's up, Dane? How's life? Did you win at Spelunky? Let's see, I'm not even going to look at that. So what's this game about? Automation. Making big factories, and then making them bigger. The best way I can describe it, at least. Oops. We don't actually want that. Ideally, what I'd like to do is actually slap down some of this stuff. Oh, boy. What I'd like to do is take care of some of these things. Ow. Oh, poison gas. Okay. Let's see. Is my giant-ass artillery still out here? No, some of my stuff is at the very least.
Poison gas?
Yeah, one of the worms are shooting at me. Okay. Let's see if you...
Yeah, I'm just booting up the game right now. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go see if anything else is going on throughout the house that might be affecting upload / download speed.
Yeah, and I mean, it very well could be on my end, too. Gotta clear out my inventory a little bit. Let's see. Hey, and Vladimir, how you doing? Man, got more wholesome verse members than I usually see. Let's see. Oops. There we go. A lot of inventory space. I mod the heck out of it, so I have so much inventory space I don't know what to do with it all. And then I use it all up, anyway. Let's see. How am I doing? I did not sleep well last night at all. Alright, let's see if Orbital can join. Without network issues.
Let's see indeed. It looks better, I think.
Okay.
I think it's better.
Okay.
All right.
If it is a problem, let me know. And
it's better.
Okay, that's good.
We are good. Okay, so what do we want to accomplish over the course of...
So, I think I'm on a mission of extinction one way or another. I would like to work on base production stuff, but this game crawls constantly.
Yeah.
I think part of it is we just have too many small alien artifacts on the ground, and they need to be dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I think that's a very good point. All right, what about me? What do I need to work on?
Let's see. You?
Production tech cards is a big one, I think.
Yeah. So, to be honest, I think we just need to scale up our science and a bunch of other things. What we really need to do is get that orbital ion cannon so we can just start deleting anything within visual range of our base.
I'm gonna queue up a whole bunch of research stuff just to bash through. Cool. Oh, we need to get boats. We need to get boats to patrol the moat. That I am all in on boats in the moat. All right.
Do we actually have boat tech? I know people were saying nuclear spiders were the way to go.
Oh yeah, they're new, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're brand new. I mean, speaking of nuclear as well, that's something else that needs to. Did you make a start on that, or did you not get right into it?
I got very distracted because there were too many bad boys nearby.
Bad boys. Okay, because I'm pretty sure that we need that for production cards, I think, off the top of my head. Yeah, we need some uranium. Okay, I can do some uranium stuff. That's not a problem. Cool. Alrighty.
Let's see. Yeah, I'd like to help out, but I want to get rid of our
priorities
neighbors first. Yeah.
Completely agree. Completely agree. Get that on there, and then we get uranium done. All right. Cool. I'm excited to see what other like unique stuff Krastorio has, because like the most interesting buildings are 100% in the Krastorio pack. Like they're really unique and really quite interesting. Quite cool.
I agree. I think the next time I play Krastorio, I might pare it down a little bit so I've got only Krastorio so I can really focus on it.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoy how Yokai has different tabs for Yokai. I kind of wish Krastorio had kind of done the same thing. It's like, hey, here's the Krast tech.
Yeah. That would be good, actually. Yeah. That would be much more easy to see at a glance what goes where. The other thing to consider, by the way, is that we now have logistics robots, so we can we can use them as and when we wish to. Oh, man, yeah. I tell you what, you're absolutely dead on about the pollution stuff. Like that is such
looking at it every time I go by is like, man, that really had an effect.
Really works very, very well. Okay, so if I'm correct in saying we do have a uranium patch nearby somewhere. Like
yeah, it's up north. It's a small one. It should be straight north of the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You should be able to see it.
Yeah. I got it. Okay. That was the other thing, actually. Did we ever decide on what we wanted to do about the drilling situation? Did we just want to sort of stick with the drones and leave it, or did we want to sort of convert over to something more dignified?
I'm okay with the more dignified version. I think the drones can also access the higher tier mining that Krastorio presents. But yeah, I wouldn't mind switching over to drills in general. They definitely will sound less awful.
That's true. That's true, actually. The drones they've got a special. There's a special place in hell for the drones, but also in heaven. It's like they're gonna be on all 9 levels of Dante's Inferno, including Limbo, at the same time.
Do you think it would be worse for the poor guy wandering around down there if it was just accompanied by endless, extremely loud mining noises?
Yeah, I do. I
actually have never read Dante's Inferno.
Neither have I. I'm just trying to sound cultured,
refined.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Refined, exactly. It's a life's mission. I'm still working on it. here's the question that I have. Do we have to... Pause for effect. Do we have to use sulfuric acid in order to get uranium out of the ground?
I think so. I might have turned that off. I might have turned that off.
Definitely on.
Okay.
Definitely on with the drones. Which is not necessarily a problem. It just means that we need to pump up. We need to pump up some stuff. And I was just wondering.
Oh, you know
I was just
what?
wondering if we needed it with drills as well.
I think you need it with the drills. Yeah, which is why we want the bigger drills, so we don't have to pump as much sulfuric acid around.
Don't get me wrong. I am completely a-okay with this.
It's just an extra complication.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing that might be also giving us network probably not network problems. I realize I haven't updated my Factorio mods. I don't know if it's a big deal.
I
don't know if it's worth the time investment. I'll update them for Saturday at the very least. If it's working on your end, then let's not poke it too much.
It can be a blessing and a curse to update mods once everything has already started working. You know what I mean? Because it's super easy for the game to just break.
We'll just leave as is and then come back on Sunday.
Cool. All right. Alrighty. Sulfuric acid. We do actually already have sulfuric acid running around the periphery of the base. Alright. Cool. I've got a great sulfuric acid plan. A brilliant one. There's gonna be so many pipes, you're gonna weep. It's gonna be excellent.
Ooh. Okay, so I pissed off the aliens pretty bad.
Okay.
I've started shelling the bigger nests out here, and they got kind of mad.
They do tend to do that.
Yeah, they're forming the alien ball once again. I don't know why they do this.
I thought you were about to say they're forming a union. They're unionizing against the...
I mean, they are unionizing. It's just a little bit less picket lines and a little bit more murder ball.
Murder ball. I like that. Alrighty. I tell you what. Speaking of Dante's Inferno, are you au fait with the classics? Do you enjoy a classic novel?
Not overwhelmingly. I think mainly just lack of exposure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't exactly say that I was never given any of the classics when I was younger, but I think mainly I got into The Hobbit too soon. Like, that was one of the first... Yeah. It was Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and The Hobbit when I was in, like, 2nd grade or something. And both way went over my head, and I had to reread them every couple of years until it, like, really... sunk into child me's brain. But after that, I'd sit down and read any kind of classic. And maybe it's just kind of... It depends on what kind of thing you're exposed to, because, like, Great Expectations is the closest you can get to, like, a classic that I've read, I think. And, Great Expectations was just super bad, so every time it's like, hey, you should read Dante's Inferno, I'm like, should I really, or has that actually aged well? And I've never gotten a good answer in that regard.
I'm trying to remember Great Expectations. I think I enjoy Great Expectations, to be honest.
Maybe if I read it now, I could get into it, but I thought it was just incredibly boring.
You know what? Did you have to read it as, like, part of, like, English class or something?
Yeah.
Or whatever?
Yeah, it was required reading.
It's a blessing and a curse in so many ways, because you end up discovering so much more about the book, but you hate the process of actually reading classic texts. It's like Shakespeare. It's like, it's so difficult to imagine somebody actually enjoying Shakespeare when you're forced to read it.
I really enjoyed Shakespeare when I was taking acting classes. I thought that was actually quite fun.
Yeah?
Because then you're actually getting into it. The roles make sense, and the reasons why, you know, things are written the way they are. Just trying to read Shakespeare is boring as hell, but being Shakespeare is a lot more exciting, if that makes any sense.
So you're big on the old Shakespeare? You're a fan?
He wrote some good characters, comparatively.
Yeah?
They were fun to act out, compared to a lot of the other stuff that we were reading. I guess reading, acting, but effectively, drama class for us was just pick a role, read the books, memorize your specific character, really get into their mindset if you can, and then more or less we'll just do a reenactment of the entire book over the course of a month, just for class, nothing big, no costumes, no nothing. And, like, it was fun to be Caliban for a while.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any personal favorite works of Shakespeare?
It's not Shakespeare necessarily, but if you ever read Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead, or
yes, that was one of my books in English that I had to enjoy. Yeah, that was an incredible bit of work. Tom Stoppard, yeah.
I liked that one probably more than the rest. Most of the Shakespeare stuff is like, it's kind of fun, and like it's fun to be the characters. At the same time, most of the plots are just kind of dumb. Because, you know, it was entertainment for the times.
It was smut as well. Like,
yes.
At the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I was Puck for Midsummer Night's Dream. And, like, midway through, I realized, like, yeah, I'm just seducing people. This is really weird.
Yeah. That's what's kind of crazy, is that it was smut for the masses.
Yeah.
But now we, of course, look at Shakespeare as this beautifully written text, whereas, you know, it was just
Mad Magazine.
It was just,
well, maybe not.
Yeah,
Mad
exactly.
Magazine.
It was some artist that was looking to try and, you know, spice up his work in order to get more people to read it. It's hilarious.
Yep. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Not
highly
insert
amusing.
artillery turret. Not enough space available. So where did it go?
All good? You still... How is this biter evolution going so fast? How?
I don't know. I keep resetting it, and it keeps going back up.
It's so quick. It's like, genuinely, we have removed so much pollution from the atmosphere that we are carbon neutral now. Genuinely, we are carbon neutral. It's ridiculous. I don't know what more we can do, to be honest. In fact, I tell you what, more so than that, I also put down a whole bunch of Evo chambers, or whatever the heck they're called, that actually de-advance evolution. De-advance? What's the word I'm looking for? De-advance. Roll back evolution, right?
Yeah.
And that doesn't seem to have done anything?
That's a problem.
Oh well. Oh well. What can you do, eh? What can you do?
Well, we can just keep deleting it.
Maybe we've just broken the environment in such a horrific fashion.
I did set it based on time to some degree, but it shouldn't be this much. The alternative is
so quick.
You know, I bet truly this is happening because I'm on a rampage. Like, me killing stuff is that massive. Hopefully, once I've cleared out the area to the west of our base, they calm down a bit. I'm just thinking if we can get rid of all of the ones that are even remotely within our vague pollution zone. Oh, wow, yeah, it really is just disappearing. It's hanging over the water, which makes sense. But there's not much left. But
There's hardly
figure
any.
Yeah.
There's hardly any. I mean, maybe, you know, we could put a couple more to the, what is this, the east? But apart from that, it's like, not really anywhere else to go. I tell you what, you know, the big concentration to the southwest and the northwest, right? I wonder if we were able to, like, take all of them out, if we would actually just sort of short-circuit the generation of enemies, and it would go back to normal? I don't know. What do you think?
That's kind of what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do we still have that plane around?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I remember where I parked it. Because I was thinking I'd close off the couple of moats. Can I fuel this? Oh no. We have to fuel it with like actual aircraft fuel, yeah?
Yeah, there is a fuel, it's called a fuel compactor or a fuel maker. In fact, I might even have some on my person. No, I don't. But there is like a fuel area near
fuel processor. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, and it's super easy. You just stick anything that burns in it, and it's basically good to go. I actually kind of like how it works, to be honest. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ooh, other good news.
Yes.
So it turns out that uranium processing outputs iron and copper ore, which is quite nice as a byproduct.
Uranium processing does? Huh.
Yeah. Uranium centrifuging gives you 0.7% chance to get uranium-235, 99% chance to get uranium-238, 25% to get iron, and 50% to get stone. So, yeah. There you go. Kind of unique.
I like the idea of that.
Is that not base Factorio, or is that...
I have no idea,
actually. I'm gonna die. Oh, God, uranium. Oh, okay. It turns out having uranium on your person also kills you. Oh. What the heck? What the heck? Yeah, I'm dying from uranium poisoning.
Whoops.
It's... okay, turns out radiation is a real thing. I also looked... I don't know if there's a radiation suit. Or maybe it's called a hazmat suit, actually. No. We can get tiles that have hazard markings on them. That would be kind of cool. Put that around our radiation area.
Yeah, danger concrete. Well.
Yeah. What the heck is going on?
Higher tier fuels, but I can't find them.
How do I drop? What's the key to drop something? What's the key to drop something?
Or Z?
Oh. Run away,
it's,
run away, run
it's
away.
Z to drop it.
It's okay. Turns out having uranium-238 in your inventory is not a great idea. But it's okay, because you placed the shelter right up here, so I'm just...
Respawning right next to it constantly. Yep.
Respawning right next to it constantly. It's very nice, very handy. Alright. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh god, it's such a pain in the backside to deal with. All right. Okay.
There we go. Why did you build a cargo plane, by the way?
I didn't. That was the one that I think you... Oh, was it?
Did I make the cargo plane?
I think you might have made it. This was before we got the attack aircraft, and we just wanted to fly around.
Right.
So it was the precursor. And then we're like, oh, this thing is super slow. Let's fly in style.
All right,
you know?
I got a gunship now. It's a fair bit better.
It's way better. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
We might still
Honestly,
need some kind of fancy artillery train and/or boats.
oh, we gotta get artillery trains, dude. We also gotta get programmable robots. Very excited about this. How the heck does stuff get into my inventory? Okay. If you're looking for a change of career, I can advise not working with uranium under any circumstances. It's just very miserable. Oh boy. Okay.
There's a lot of aliens.
I know. We're back up to 40% evolution already?
Yep.
How is that possible?
Huh. Immersite Cave. I haven't even heard of that resource yet.
Ooh, actually, speaking of resources, we need to get rare, what is it, rare metals or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, I can
I think-
work on that momentarily.
Did we figure out how to make them? I can't remember if we did. So I thought it was definitely a Krastorio thing. I remember that much.
Okay. Yeah. It's a Krastorio thing. We kind of know how to make them. Unfortunately, we have to make the higher tier iron, which I was kind of putting off a little bit because I think we want drills and or I mean, alternatively, we've got a lot of space. I could just do Tiberium into the different ore types and then go from there.
I mean, honestly, getting additional Tiberian processing would be
Because we've got a
pretty
ton
handy.
up north. We got a goofy amount.
Yeah.
We just have to figure out which areas we want to use it on. What else do we have? Ooh, larger logistics containers. I'm gonna grab that real quick.
Grab absolutely everything. I don't think we have any research on the agenda.
Yeah, I think we're starting to get real close to purple science as the main requirement.
I think you are spot on.
I don't even know where to start with that. Okay, rare metals. I'll make that my job for the time being.
Cool.
Okay, rare metals is enriched metals. Enriched metals is raw rare metals, hydrogen chloride, and water. What?
Okay. Good. Okay. This is progress. All right. Centrifuges are working. Great news. It's a terrible system. I hate the system.
Right, I forgot. We've got a guidebook that I might be able to look up.
Yes, K, I think it is. The hotkey shortcut.
New metals. Here we go. Oh.
What up?
In Krastorio, there's no heap of colored resources that clutter up your map. Instead, Krastorio unified them all into rare metals. We don't... You okay?
No, I'm just, it's okay. Don't, just ignore me. Ignore me.
So, kind of bad news.
Yeah, hit me.
Rare metals are the replacement, Krastorio's replacement for iron, copper, stone, and such.
Why is that bad news?
We don't have rare metals anywhere nearby.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Raw rare metals. Enriched rare metals. Oh, but we get it from dirty water, though. Yeah, that's it. Filter dirty water.
Yeah, but
Filter
how do we
dirty
get
water.
dirty water?
Filtration plant. No,
Yeah.
maybe not a filtration plant.
Well,
I
it's
don't know how
made
to
in
make
the...
dirty water.
You're right. It is made in the filtration plant.
Oh, it's
here,
just... Is it not just like normal water from a specialized pump? Perhaps?
Maybe? Oh, mineral water pump jack. Is this it?
I reckon that's exactly
Can only
it.
be built on resources. Let's see. Does that... Cannot be built on water. Uh-oh.
I mean, it would make sense if the pump jack wasn't able to be built on water.
Yeah. Okay, well... No, that's Vortex. Okay. Do we have any nearby?
Any water? Or,
No, it's not water, so... Unless I'm mistaken, I think we really do need to...
To find a resource called rare earth, or whatever the heck it is. Rare earth metals. It
what?
just...
Okay,
it
hold
would-
up. I found it. I have a solution.
Yeah.
Tiberium.
Is it on the map?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we have some. They're far to the left. West side of the map on the other side of that big lake. There's a raw rare metals combined yield next to a F7. So that's where we can get some rare metals. The other thing we can do is I can straight up convert molten tiberium into mineral water, which might work, or just directly into every resource available, including crude oil, mineral water, raw rare metals, and just a bunch of stuff. So I guess the question is, what do I focus on? Because I could just get us everything, and we just have to figure out how to sort and use it so we don't end up with any extra...
blockages.
So we don't just, like, clog. Yeah. Or I could just head for the rare metals on the left, which would involve a campaign of death and destruction until no aliens are left.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you. What do you feel most like attempting? The ball is in your court, as they say.
My campaign of death and destruction was working pretty dang well. So I think I might do that.
Okay, go for it.
I'm just going to be non-functional for a little bit. Or, well, I'm not going to be non-functional. It's going to take a little while before I can actually do anything useful. Unless, question. How many guns can I strap to this gunship? Oh, that sucks.
What?
Or maybe... Okay, so gunship absolutely can fire rockets and bullets. And so if I can find a bullet that is compatible with this thing that does a ton of damage, maybe I'll be good. But chances are I have to make rockets. Do you know how to make rockets?
We definitely must know how to make rockets.
Okay, there we go. We only have the most basic type. But they're not terrible. If we can learn how to make better ones.
All we need
Here we
is
go.
science.
We've got the rocket turret. No, that doesn't have great range. Rocket. That's about
Fun
the same.
fact. We
Yes.
our warehouse is full of iron plates. Like, we are 100% full of iron plates from these ovens. Just FYI.
Okay.
Fun fact. I don't even know. I don't even think that there is anything bigger than a warehouse that we can actually get.
I don't think so. Okay. So I think I'm going to just start with the easiest option, which is just increasing explosives damage.
Okay.
Because I can at least get the first 3 without costing us too much. Let's see what else. Nope, that'll do. Okay, that'll be better. So I guess, yeah, I'm just going to put a bunch of rockets on the gunship, and I'm going to go see if I can blow everything to Kingdom Come instead. Because I think the artillery only does... It does 4 times as much damage as a rocket. So realistically, this would be a little slower, but maybe I'd fire fast. I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
That's a bunch. That's incendiary rocket. There's rockets.